Okay, what do we have next? Oh my god, Wormwood. I really stacked the heaviest hitters up front. Not that they're not all heavy hitters, you're all wonderful hitters. But my word, we're really going for the big boys. Right up at the beginning of this parade.
It's a time to make a matter yesterday and not tomorrow. If you like a bitter taste, that is the time you will not waste. Hey.
I got a whiff of that right up the nostril. You ever have that one of those days where you catch something right up the nostril? 120 proof. Okay. Call me a cab, because this is a tough task for a boy to do on no lunch. We all know about wormwood. We all know about its history in the world.
You can barely notice it, sweet cheeks. Sweet cheeks, can you hear me?
Component to absinthe, component to some very potent spirits. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. I use only a little bit of this in the Amaro, and I sort of oscillate between cutting it, doing my original amount, and sometimes going a little bit less, because it's an extra super strong bittering agent that you're just like lightening the load for gentian, but at the same time you're just like bringing all the boys to the yard, and you don't really need to have a whole motorcycle gang show up at this relaxing PTA barbecue, right? Not to say that there's no motorcyclists in the PTA. Cheers to both of you. God damn. Woofy puffy, right? It's different than the gentian root. Whereas the gentian was super earthy vegetal, I feel like the wormwood has like a bit of floral quality to it. Yeah, on the nose, pretty floral. Very different than the way the gentian smelled. Not as like much of a punch to the face as the gentian was. But this one sits not on the back of the tongue, but it's just like, it's like an orb that's just like rotating in the back of my mouth, taunting my tonsils. We're dumping.
This Canadian lad is an amateur.
I'm back. Listen, I don't want to scare you. I didn't do a good job of walking you through that. I think I probably scared a couple of you. And that's not what an Amaro maker is supposed to do. They're supposed to soothe you to know that all the ingredients that are incorporated into an Amaro are balanced appropriately. I will do that in the Amaro, just so you know. But when I'm having an isolated sip of a tincture, let me get that out of the way so that you don't have to. I don't want you to have to do this. I want you to have a sweet digestif. But to get there, to get to that mutually beneficial place of love, passion, lust, digestion, someone's got to taste these things individually. That's going to be me. I nominate myself for this. I'll do a better job going forward to just mask the hardship of drinking straight wormwood. I hope. What do we have here? A gentle baby. A gentle calendula petal marigold tincture. I can handle this one. These are beautiful. These are these beautiful marigold petals, calendula, as they're affectionately known as in the botanist world, which I don't necessarily belong to. Back to the honeyish vibe, which I desperately need. A yellowish color, brown in the bottle, but it's got a nice yellowish orangish quality to it. Very nice. All that stuff I said to you before about masking my hardship and just I was going to be a better guide, I didn't believe it. I was worried that I was going to freak the hell out on the next one. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's what offsets the hardship of the wormwood. The wormwood's the thing that's just going to be working your insides and just like getting your body to break down all those big chunks of food you've been knocking back throughout dinner. This calendula, though, that's the thing that's going to be holding your hand through that whole ordeal. Delightful on the tongue, no numbness. We'll take it. Next up, we have, oh God, anise.
In my country, we pronounce it anus.
So your classic pastis flavors of black licorice. I don't know what this is going to be like. This might be incredibly spicy. This might be incredibly floral. Let's just throw caution to the wind. Hot. I'm having a blast. I wish you were all here right now. I wish you were all here that you could resuscitate me when I pass out from all this. Okay, my word. One of my favorite ingredients to cook with. I think I've said that 100 times. But to drink straight, that's the real test. I mean, your classic Anise scent smells like a Ricard, Pernod, smells like that thing that either you love it or you hate it. It smells like you're driving through Provence and you just want to stop at a little roadside cafe, have a nice glass of pastis. I think a necessary component to some of these Amaro batches. I personally love that flavor. That was delightful. I can't believe that that's what that ended up tasting like. Darkish color just from straight anise seeds. Cool. Love you. I wouldn't necessarily put the anise in every batch, but it's definitely something that you would want to bring a different color of sweetness to a batch.
Ah, I see you have met my friends, Sofia and Eliezer the pirate. Allora, a recap, Wormwood, quite bitter, a very prominent bittering agent, also very nice floral, so a difficult horse to tame. Calendula, molto floral and very soothing, like honey. Anise, refreshing. It's like the bag of black licorice I hide in my sock when I sneak into the movies to see Marcello Mastroianni be super funny. Ciao. It's a time to make Amaro yesterday and not tomorrow. If you like a bitter taste, this a time you will not waste.